Educational GMAT. Your partner in your GMAT journey.
Another official question. In fact, even this one, if you look at it, is testing simultaneously on average and percentages. Average and percentages, right? Two concepts are being tested. Sum of X numbers is what percentage greater than the average of X numbers? Yes, friends, how are you guys approaching this? How much? Sorry. By X plus? Okay, X minus 1 by X percent. Okay, I don't remember the answer. Sum of X numbers. Do we know what the sum of X numbers is? We don't. So then what would we do? Assume, right? Let us say the sum of X numbers is equal to N, let's say. Now, can you quickly tell me how much would be the average? Average of X numbers? Would be this, right? Now, the question is just asking you that sum is greater than the average by what percent? Please do remember, and we did discuss earlier also, that whatever is than, that should come in the denominator, right? Sum is greater than this by what percent, right? So what would be the answer? I mean, how do you calculate that? Sum is greater than the average by this fraction, and then you convert it into percentage. Please do remember again, whatever is than, right? Than the average. So whatever is than, that comes in the denominator. So n actually gets cancelled, right? From the numerator and denominator. So anyway, let's continue with this. So obviously the LCM is x in the numerator. So nx minus n divided by n by x into 100, right? So that would be basically n times x minus 1 upon x divided by n by x, right? Into 100. And since we are dividing two fractions, what happens? Reciprocal, right? So n times x minus 1 by x into x by n into 100. So as we discussed, n gets cancelled. In fact, x also gets cancelled. So what are we left with? That's the answer. X minus 1 into 100. Okay, tell me. Average would be 2. No, but the thing is this, right? Then you will not get an answer in terms of x. Right? It's so if you assume sum as 10, then the average would be 10 by x. Then this will work, by the way. You should take average as a denominator. Average is the denominator, in the denominator is completely fine. This is what you should do. But the only concern I have is you can't, I mean, it might not be the best approach to assume x as 5, because the only unknown here is the sum. So I've assumed that as n, you could assume that as 10. That's fine. Yes, yes. No, no, yeah, that's correct, correct. So now initial and final obviously depends upon the context here. For example, it doesn't matter whether it's increase or decrease. For example, if x is the initial value and y is the final value. So the question, let's say, is that how much is x greater than y? In that case, x minus y by y. Whatever is than, basically that comes in the denominator. That's really the only concept here. How much is y? I mean, if it was, let's say y is greater. If so, how much is y greater than x? Then y minus x by x. Whatever is in the than, that comes in the denominator. That's really the only concept. Yeah, yeah. I mean, basically in 200, right? To convert it into percentage, you multiply by 100. Sorry, you're no, no. Let's look at it 1 second. So x and then y. You are saying that y is greater than x. Okay. So percentage increase from x. Yeah. So in that case, from comes in the denominator. Percentage, yes. Clear? In the denominator. Yes. Yes. In the denominator. Yeah. All right.